Hello everybody, Love here. Welcome to part 5 of our Halo Reach Legendary with 3 hours Speedrun guide. Today's episode, Long Night of Solace. Pretty long level, definitely has some difficult sections. This level has a 25-minute part time. If you can get this under 40 minutes, you're just fine. So, come over here. What I do is I jump through these rocks right here, and it puts you in this kill zone. But this kind of allows us to get past the first couple areas pretty much unscathed. They'll focus on Noble Team and not you doing this. So make sure you kind of come back towards the beach a little bit so that timer wears out. But we're just going to run right past everything. We're not actually going to go to the main door. We're going to go to the side door and take out this Wraith. Be careful you don't fall too far down, because you can hit a kill barrier down there. So, yep, just kind of work your way up. You don't have to take the exact path I'm taking. I'm sure there's a better path. I'm sure there's an easier path, but run through it. We're going to get on this little bridge. Now what we actually want to do is you see this spirit bringing in the Wraith. You want to hang out on this bridge until I went really early, but you want to wait a couple seconds sooner. This just allows it, so right here you see the spirit almost killed me. If you waited just a little bit longer, that wouldn't happen. But just board the Wraith. You can plant a grenade if you want, but I prefer just to melee it. It takes a few seconds. I come over here to hide just until that thing leaves. But now we're going to go back to the main area. I lost a lot of health, kind of foolishly, so we got to be a little bit careful. So once we're over here, just want to pop out and take out everyone you can. I typically prefer to take out the elite last, focus on the grunts and the jackals, and especially the jackals with needle rifles, because those guys can super combine you pretty easily, and they're right here in front of us. But just watch out for that concussion rifle. That thing, we run into another one later as well, and they're always a pain. You have to deal with them. Yeah, you can grab his needle rifle here. It's a little bit better than your pistol. But come here, just take everyone out. Noble Team helps you actually a lot right here. So take everyone out. You come up here. There's some ammo and a health pack. You don't need any of this. But so we're gonna come up here and we're gonna grab these 2 sets of rocket launchers. These Marines. Grab this guy's rocket. I'm going to change my plasma pistol, reload it, and then there's a guy over here we'll have to kill for his. See, that almost killed us too, but it's fine. See, we got plenty of rockets now. We got 7 rockets. Come up here, give that elite just a second to run out, and come up, and you typically backpack him. I don't know why he wasn't very friendly here, but you don't actually have to kill him, just get past him. Come in this area. There's a DMR here if you prefer it, but we're actually looking for the energy sword. Because we can get a needle rifle when we get inside the Covenant ship later on, and it's super easy to get. Come here, we're going to ignore the very beautiful cinematic. We're just going to look at this right here. Alright, doors open, grab this energy sword. So we have energy sword and rockets, and we're going to head up into the Saber. This space section is pretty long, and it can be pretty difficult, but there's pretty easy ways around it. There are a lot of super aggressive strategies you can use, and they actually work really well. I'm just going to show you guys kind of an easy hang back, let everyone else do the work strategy. So now we just gotta sit here and wait through all the weapon diagnostics and everything, yada yada yada.
You may need to get reacquainted. Rendezvous at Anchor 9 with Frigate Savannah and the other Sabres as soon as you're ready. Holland out.
So something I do a lot, and you can kind of see me playing around with it a lot, is A, you need to learn how to maneuver, and B, right here is something I do where if you hold back on your throttle, you actually go slower, and that's something you want to do, especially when you're in cover. So we're going to hide behind the station a lot, and later on we're going to hide behind the Savannah, and when you're behind them you want to kind of hold that back so you don't blast right past the thing constantly. So just hang back here behind Anchor 9, should be good to go. So the first wave is coming, and they're just Banshees. As they come in, we're just going to take out as many of them as we can. Banshees aren't too big of an issue, but they can overwhelm you immediately, cause some problems.
Defensive batteries are at 56%. Hang in there, Saber teams.
Like I said, just take them out. I'm playing pretty aggressively here, going pretty far out. You don't have to do this. Your Sabres do a pretty good job of cleaning out Banshees. It's the Seraphs we really have to worry about. Yeah. Everyone we can. So these guys get cleaned up pretty quick. It only takes about 2 minutes to do this if you're playing aggressively. There's better ways to do this, like immediately clear them out, but like I said, we're just going to play it slow and safe. Once you get down the last couple guys, it highlights them all, so just take them out. There's 3 guys, I wouldn't worry about your health, but if they're shooting directly at you, just make sure you strafe, get away from them. Sweet. And check them out. Now the Seraphs are coming. So the Seraphs are a challenge because you have to take down their shield with a machine gun and then lock on a volley of rockets. And so, of course, that's problematic. But, so we're going to hang behind Anchor 9. Right here, I'm playing aggressively, and I'm about to get punished for it. You'll see that. But if you can get a Seraph, take it out. A lot of the times you won't be able to. You see right here, retain direct fire. So just get out of the way, maneuver. And you see we were down to... Oh, we actually ended up dying right there. My bad. I forgot about that. But you see how quickly you can die. And it's very difficult to get away from everything. So now we're going to come behind Anchor 9 and hang out back here. Like that. Just keep maneuvering around, hanging out behind the station.
Defensive batteries at 79%. Buy us another minute, Saber teams.
So he's coming up close to us, so we're just gonna take out a shield, lock onto him. Once we have our missiles locked on, just get out of the way. But there's only a handful of Seraphs in this area. It's not a very long or difficult part. Like I said, your allies are taking them out pretty quickly. So they kind of gave us the tutorial part right here, and it was but see, our allies actually took out the other guys, and it's just this last one. See, like that, direct fire, just get out of the way. We got it again, unfortunately. And see, they can actually do maneuvers too. And I don't know why I maneuvered right there, but also right here, you see I was only gone for like 2 seconds, and immediately his shields came back up. So this guy really wants me. Everyone there is taken out. We get a new checkpoint, come back here. Yeah, so this part is the one where you really want to just hang out. So the 5 phantoms will spawn in.
Anchor 9 to all UNSC ships. Station defenses are back online. Clear the lane. We'll light them up.
I apologize. But a group of enemies will come through here, and just don't worry about them. Kind of take them out from afar, especially the Banshees. Just try to clear the air. But what we're really waiting for is the Phantoms to spawn, and you have to get a handful of kills for that to happen. Or it's timing, I don't really remember. But just you kind of wait out here once, get hang behind Anchor 9, play this safe. So just once again, take out these guys. See, we drop that Seraph shield and couldn't get the lock on. Right here again, we kind of get targeted a little bit. It's rough, but just run around, hang back. And watch your thruster heat as well, because you have a very limited boost. We got that Seraph. A very limited boost, and when it runs out, you're stranded, and you need that. Again, just hang out, wait, don't ever engage unless you have full health, full shields. Here we're gonna come out, take a few more pot shots. The aiming in this section, they've got that little dial there. It's not perfect, but I mean, it's not overly difficult to hit something. So we need to mop up a few more kills here to get our Phantom spotted. So we definitely could have sped up this section, doing more aggressive strategies, but like I said, we're going for a consistent route here. So you see right here, we also kind of got bullied, shooting us through that midsection of the station. And he actually followed us through, which was good for us because we could take him out. We would have dropped a shield and Anchor 9 did a little bit of damage to him. Came back, play it safe. Anchor 9 is very helpful here. See, all I see is Banshees here, so I'm going to play a little more aggressively. Until he gets shot and I run away like a coward. It is what it is.
Anchor 9 to Saber teams. Phantoms are inbound on
So now we have the Phantoms. And the Phantoms, there's 5 of them and they're pretty easy to take out. So what you want to do is line up them. You have to wait till they spawn in. But line up there and just start raiding missiles. It only takes 2 things of missiles to destroy a Phantom. But you can hit them from behind the station if you aim them correctly. And also when they get closer to the station itself will take them out and they get even easier to hit. But I just like trying to hit them as far back as I can. And just, this is another one of those, hold back on the throttle and you'll start spam firing. If you're not hitting it, like I wasn't, just readjust your aim. But see, we got one taken out right there. So, yeah, I was kind of playing around here. I could have gone after another one. I don't know why I didn't, but see right here, I'm actually hitting the, I'll start hitting the geometry of the station. We got a second one taken out, so that was pretty nice. Sorry, and another, when we go after the second one, we start hitting the geometry of the station.
Gunboats are in position. Damage
Right in front
control
of us.
teams at the ready.
See, the Phantoms are finally in position where Anchor 9 can start hitting them. So, we got 2 Phantoms left. Once again, just hold back. Watch out because there's plenty of enemies, so hang behind the station. So there's plenty of open spots you can fire through that enemies really won't come at you for. And there's all the gunboats, all the Phantoms. Perfect. Now everything around us will start running away, so you're safe to come out, but you should still kind of hang back, let everything run for a couple minutes, or 10 seconds. Just play it safe. I wanted to come out here and get some Banshee kills. Okay, trying to get the Spartan points.
Anchor 9er to UNSC ships. All targets neutralized. Bravo 029er, you are clear to dock. Activating marker.
So, got this. Come up here and just dock. Make sure you don't thrust into things. So you can actually hit the station and die. You see up here, I get close and I hold back on the throttle. Now time for the more difficult section. So, carrier, don't take out the engines immediately because it just spawns the final wave. So you can go faster, but it's not worth it, trust me. But we're going to come down here, and something I didn't know until very recently is we can come down here and destroy a bunch of Banshees hanging out on the bottom here. And then one launch there, but you can get a kill tacular there. And so now we have to be very careful because the Corvette has a lot of turrets on it that'll shoot you. And they're actually more accurate than Seraphs and everything. See, I'm kind of dashing here. Got very lucky that I didn't die, but we got a checkpoint. We're going to hide behind the Savannah here. And here, the Savannah is constantly moving, so it's kind of annoying to keep up with it. But just kind of get close to it and hold back on your thruster. You see, I'm trying to take pot shots here, but all the turrets on that carrier is extremely strong. But once we took out all of those Banshees, it immediately limited the amount of enemies on the field. By I mean, we got to kill tacular, so 10. I think there's about 10 or 12 down there. But see here, just kind of doing what we can, playing safe. Kind of upset I missed that guy. No big deal. So once again, just play it safe, be calm, get behind this Savannah. See, we're definitely getting bullied here, but if you just kind of get close to it, hang out here with the wing, you're just fine. You see our hull integrity is really low. Here I'm kind of getting bullied by the Corvette. That's actually a turret on the Corvette that can shoot like over the Savannah for some reason. But you'll see I'll pop up here and everyone is actually gone already. So here we're going to come back and we're going to take out all the engines. And just kind of be careful, stay behind. When you destroy the first one, you get a checkpoint. So that's helpful. It's better to have that checkpoint there than at the very beginning, which is another reason why you want to save on the engines. And you see all the fire coming off the Corvette. All those plasma launchers coming straight for us. But take out the engines. We'll get a couple checkpoints there. So We shouldn't have to go back. Another one right here after it. Now the reinforcements will come. Takes all out. And it's once again, just take them all out. The Savannah will do most of the work, so if you just hang out, you should be safe. Try to pot shot, it can definitely speed up the process.
Must be squadrons coming back from patrol, Echo 2.
Don't let any of them get away, Sabers. Kill them before they bug out and warn that super carrier what we're up to.
You see, there's only a handful of guys here because you've already completed the you've already destroyed the engines, so it wants to speed you through this process, get you through this. And there's only a handful of guys. You see the Savannah's taking out most of them. There's only one guy left, and of course he's bullying us. But alright, see, the Savannah just took them out, took everyone out. So now we're gonna go land. Just watch out for the Corvette's turrets.
Scans indicate a structural weakness surrounding a platform atop of the vessel.
See, I got mad here. I wanted to destroy him, but you can't. That's just how it is. So get up here to the landing pad. Now, that's the hardest part over. This part can be a little annoying, but it's not too bad. Just come here with the sword. This guy will jump right here where you spawn. Sword him. And we want to go diagonal and get all the way over to where Seuss is, however you want to pronounce it. Take out this guy. Great. Now, equip the rocket launcher. We'll hop down. And you just want to take out as many of these guys as possible. Go crazy with the rockets. Feel free. I always like having Marines to go in the next section to help, even though they're not super helpful. But feel free. So, what you should do is use all your rockets here. I don't, and that's going to punish me pretty bad later. See, I got everything figured out, sorted out here. Oh, there's one more guy. Just rocket him, not a problem. So yeah, I was kind of foolish there, so we lost a little bit of health, not a big deal. So you actually want to drop the rockets right there, grab that plasma pistol, and then we're going to come up to the top here. And we're going to grab these needle rifles. So if you should have a needle rifle and plasma pistol here to help you out. There's a plasma pistol in this hallway that I'm going to juggle in the next room and never use. And you'll see I actually died twice in this next room. So it's not a big deal. I only lost, I think, 2 minutes in this room. But, kind of a difficult area. So, the first thing you want to do is take out the engineer. And he's pretty easy to take out. Just headshot him and go on. Now, we're going to start cleaning up as many grunts and as elites as we can. If they're next to these explosives, they take down their shields pretty well. So I got those two out with those explosives. You really need to focus on the field rod grunts because I didn't take them out and I have had a lot of trouble with them later on. We see these grunts always like to come up here and throw grenades and stuff. I see all my attempts to deal with this issue are in vain. But so that's where I had my 2 deaths, and I got so upset that I just decided to use that whole rocket on that single grunt. See, we have some more friends coming up here. Here, I should have... Yeah, there we go. We finally put another rocket in. I don't think that killed that elite, but here we are. Field rod grunt looking right at me, just saying, hey, buddy, I know. So, and this elite comes up, and I have this plasma repeater, and it takes down their shield very quickly. So once all those guys are down, we got 3 more. I'm just going to burn a lot of ammo, take out this jetpack brute. Now, these two with the focus rifle can be really annoying sometimes, but they actually blew themselves up for me. And they always hang out by explosives, so it's not a big deal. Here, once again, I pick up the rocket launcher, and I don't know why I was doing this. But we're going to come over here, and if you have the active gravity, it's super easy. You can just jump and hit this button. But you can still do it without it, and I just, like, could not get it for some reason. I tried twice here and embarrassed myself pretty hard. But, yeah. Yeah, it's embarrassing. But we'll come on around and do this over here.
Noble 6, get that Corvette moving toward the
Come here, and there's health here that I thought I needed, but it gives you full health. But plenty of ammo and everything. What we want to do is, before these doors open, sprint over to this right side. So if you sprint back here, you can actually backsmack both of these elites. See, he goes in rage. Backsmack him. And him, sometimes they don't even notice you. Now, I was going to come up here and help out our allies, but they were actually pretty efficient. Make sure you get that needle rifle ammo, or grab a DMR if you were out of ammo in the first place. So, we're going to come over here to the right, and watch this elite here, because we want to get the backsmack on him, because he's an ultra. But we got that. Come up here, backsmack this other guy. Sometimes they're both on these turrets, or on the cannon, sometimes they're not. It's just random. Concussion rifles there. They're not very helpful. This area, there's a couple different strategies, but my favorite and my preferred one is come up here, and I like backsmacking this stealthily in the next one. So you see, I was spotted, which it's completely RNG whether or not you get spotted or not. That's just how it is. But there's also 2 more stealth elites here. Once you've taken out those 2, one of them has an energy sword, and you need to be careful of him. So I finally used my last rocket, so I can get rid of that thing. There's the energy sword elite. We took him out. Help for Fabulous Marines. So here I'm pushing up, and you should already have the plasma pistol, but I was ignorant. So you want to take out this general. Once he's out and all the elites are gone, it's free game, just a couple grunts. So you see I get pretty aggressive here. I don't grab the sword just because these next areas it's very difficult to use. Everyone's taken out now. We're gonna come over here, hit the button.
Put that Corvette on a refueling track to the supercarrier. Well done, noble sir.
So this door where we came in will be filled. It's going to have 2 grunts, 2 jackals, and an elite. You see right here, but it's exactly why I hate jackals. I super combined the guy, and he just lived. It was kind of funny. So just kind of throw your grenades, do everything you can here. What I prefer doing is taking another runs in the jackals, but I wasn't able to do that, so I took out the elite. So, just be careful that you don't get A, overcharged, and B, super combined. Try to keep your health up here to the next section. Even though we got plenty of health packs hanging back there, it can be a pain, and positioning is the best thing for it. I didn't have the best positioning on this run, but it wasn't terrible. So I grabbed the best plasma pistol I can find here. Come back up. And our buddy never came with us in this room for some reason. He just stood back there and hid. So if you can hit that grenade in there, you can take out most of the smaller enemies pretty easily. Once again, this jackal is being special, but he at least combined like he was supposed to. So pretty easy. Noob combo, get going. Because I died, I don't know why, and it bugs me when I make these videos post. But the timer disappears in MCC when you die, and it reappears when you hit the menu, and it frustrates me. But so come out here, a lot of enemies. I like taking out the smaller fodder just to get it out of the way. We got this elite here, and I was trying to launch that plasma pistol, but it didn't for some reason. There's Bob up here. Don't worry about Bob. Bob will disappear in a few seconds. It's no big deal. But come over here, health, DMR. And in this section I was zooming in on, that's where the next kind of group of enemies spawn. Go checkpoint. Come back here with sniper. And there's actually this drop shield. I always like calling out, because if you're out of health packs, you can drop that and it will regen your health. So, come out here, take everyone out. There's two needle rifle jackals up there. So, I'm going to take this guy out, and there's the other one still. But make sure you get them out, because they like to be a pain. I ran shy on ammo here, and literally one shot, and I should have just kept the needle rifle and went and got the ammo. I don't know why I didn't do that. I do a lot of goofy stuff in this run. So, concussion rifle. I saw the door open, but it's a room. So as long as no one's behind you, you're good. Once again, come here and just take out all the cannon fodder. All these grunts that won't die to headshots for some reason. So, got this elite here. I got really lucky with this overcharge. I headshot him. He's taken care of. So, this is one of those levels, and Exodus is worse actually. But you see the balloon on Halo Reach, and how much it actually affects your gameplay. But there's 4 grunts coming out that door to take him out. There are now 2 elites up on the high ground. So this is kind of an embarrassing section. So please don't watch my gameplay. There's a couple grunts too. I take them out. One guy fell down, went to fight George. Power to him. I wanted to overcharge him, but I didn't get as lucky as I did last time. And what I should have happened is I should have gone to get a DMR and been more aggressive in this section, but as we can see, that didn't happen, and I was just dropped this guy's shield, and I was one shot away, and ran out of ammo. So yeah, that was my fun. There's this plasma launcher here. I don't prefer to use it. I think it's pretty, not unpredictable. I wouldn't use that term, but it's not super helpful. The noob combo is the best way, especially here on. There are only elites left. So come here, noob combo these guys. Hopefully hit your shots, unlike me. We got one, the other guy's hanging out down here. Sweet. Now, I should have switched out for a plasma pistol, but you want to sprint up here, because one of the ultras will spawn. I missed that shot, but he enraged, so I'm going to come back and backsmack him. And see, I have one plasma pistol shot, and I actually end up getting this overcharge off somehow. You know, this was the guy with the plasma launcher, and he can be a pain. So here, I switch it out. Come back here. Take care of everyone. I don't know why I waited on that overcharge. But so now, the only guy left is the percussion rifle, my least favorite. There's some needle rifle ammo in that corner if you need it. I see you can, that splash damage gets you pretty easily through walls. Once he's staying out, once those 4 ultras are gone, you're free to go. Mission's done. So here, and I hope no one calls me out for this, because I know it looks bad, but I actually paused to get my timer to come back because I was mad about it not being there. But see, look, same time, same everything. I didn't cheat. Please don't say that.
Distance is closing on.
Yeah, guys, that's Long Night of Solace. So it's part 5. It can definitely be a pretty difficult level, and I understand, but it's got a 25-minute part time. Just get it under 40 minutes. If you do that, get every other level under part time, you still have 10 additional minutes to use, and that's plenty for us. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope everybody had a good time. Please comment. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Subscribe if you want to support the channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.